Grand Rising, kings and queens, rich rising, my gods and goddesses. Welcome to Intuitive Interactions. I am She, your favorite godmother with the T. Welcome, come on in, come on in. If you are new here, welcome. Come on in, catch you a seat, check out our vibe, see if it coincides with you, and if it do, we welcome you to become a part of our tribe. Okay, if it doesn't resonate, please like, share, and send it to someone who it may resonate with. If you are a returning family member, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back, boo. I missed you. I missed y'all. I really, really did. I know your girl has been a little MIA lately. Yeah. We not gonna make no excuses. We just gonna put it on being lazy and procrastinating. Just is what it is. Self-accountability, right? There's a lot been going on though. Last week I really did not plan to upload because my baby came to visit me. My baby came to visit me for a week and we had a ball. Yes. She is moving to Texas with me in this summer. So she just came down to check it out. We've both lived here before, but different circumstances now. So I've definitely enjoyed having my baby here. I did. Yeah. So, happy new moon. Happy new moons, beloveds. So what does this new moon, and then look what I cut it on. New moon. What is this new moon bringing? Holy Father, Divine Mother, who is one and one who lives within us. We are so thankful and grateful for your constant protection and presence in our life. We thank you for our Ori as well as our Ashe. We thank you for all those that came before us that are our sacred siblings that guide us like no other can. We also thank you for our angelic, cosmic, as well as our bloodline, tree of life, that are built of souls that are divinely assigned to guide us on our soul's path and mission in this day and place and realm. And as we do come before thee today, we do so humbly, we do so thankfully, and we do so gratefully. We come with a clear mind, a balanced ego, and an open heart rooted in receiving the truth. We do thank our avenging angels that continuously stand guard. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for protecting us at the four corners of our mind, our body, our soul, and our spirit. We thank you for enclosing our auric field with the security of the ring of earth, the ring of air, the ring of water, and the ring of fire, not letting anything that is not divinely assigned and guided to penetrate that auric field. As we still stand in our authority, given to us by the Holy Father and the Divine Mother, to protect ourselves. So we transmute any energy being sent towards us, good, bad, or indifferent, so our highest good, and or return it to its original source as sees fit by my all, which is our Holy Father and our Divine Mother with love. Ashe, Ashe, Asheo, and so it may be. Amen. Okay, family, let's see. All right, so let's get to it. I'm seeing, I cut it on the moon card. The Page of Pentacles was already facing up. The Three of Cups in another deck, Balance in another deck, and the Knight of Wands in another deck with the Emperor of Water showing. And that's what we're gonna read on. That's what we're gonna tap into. And the Divine told me to correct myself when I said read on, because we are not a tarot reader. Let's get that. We are not a tarot reader. We are a channeler. We are a medium. We are many things. We have many clairs. We have many abilities. So first of all, the cards, I need something in my hands when I'm channeling. And I've said this before, and shouts out to my girl, Lati at Tears and Wheat Tarot Show. Go check out the sis star. She is differently different, okay? She did a read for me. She did a message for me. And in our session, she definitely pulled out the need of me having something in my hands. The cards help me focus as I'm shuffling. It's a she thing, right? And also the cards are for you. The cards are to explain so that you can visualize and ask confirmation that I'm not just, lying, right? And it's not even lying. It's just for confirmation. That's what I'm hearing. It's just for confirmation. It's Queen of Fire. It's just for confirmation, confidence in the message that's being given. So let's tap in. Let's tap in. This new moon. 3 of Cups is an ancestry card to me. It's your ancestors gathering, right? Your guides gathering, spirits gathering, just like the 10 of Cups to me. Each channeler or each diviner has their own interpretations. That's another thing that I'm being led to explain, that though we may have different, Lati, you keep popping up. Because in our session, you did hit on, we all are in the same craft, but we have different abilities. And we have some of the same abilities, but we also have our own little niche, what makes us us, right? And that's what I mean by the interpretations are different, right? So the 3 of Cups does give me your guides, right? In some instances. So let's stop rambling and let's get to it, okay? So this new moon, it's definitely bringing in the will and the desire to not only set your goals, but to hit them. I'm being led to the energy of putting things in order. Putting things in order. King of Cups, yes. Wisdom, innovation, diplomatic, trust, forgiveness, balance. 2 of Cups. It's giving me, because to me, the King of Cups is very spiritual. Okay, and this moon is, depending on the astrology that you choose, not that you choose, but the astrology that your ancestors connect with, the new moon is either in Pisces or Aries. This is giving us Aquarius and Pisces energy. It's both third eye energy, so it's a connection here. I said there is a connection here, and look what fell out. The Queen of Cups with the King of Cups and the Two of Cups. Thank you, angels and ancestors. And all third eye energy. Knowing how to balance your emotions as well. I'm being drawn to see that in the Queen of Cups, her cup is covered. In the King of Cups, it's not. And I know sometimes people interpret the King of Cups of being not showing their emotion. And the Queen of Cups as being too emotional. But, ooh, this is a transformation. We got the Death card on the end. I can also see someone transforming from the Queen of Cups to the King of Cups. Yes, bringing both. And then it's also with this Two of Cups, it's giving me bringing in the divine feminine and the divine masculine within. Because over here, first and foremost, we're going to deal with us. Right? We're going to deal with us. We're going to do our inner healing, our inner shadow work, our inner queendom building or kingdom building before we concentrate on another, right? So I can definitely see where this is an inner alignment, right? But I also see an external alignment as well. Two of Pentacles, balance. Another balance, another third eye. So, being very interested in astrology myself, I tend to want to focus on more of the housing of a particular planet or a particular energy, opposed to the zodiac sign, right? The constellation, because one thing is for certain and two things for sure. The houses never move. The houses are stable. They are what they are, right? The planets and the constellations, they move. So I definitely, it's giving third house energy with this third eye. We do have Gemini out here, which is, represents the third house. It rules the third house. So we don't see the Lovers out here yet, but it's definitely giving me that balance, that alchemy, that balance, right? Two of Pentacles. So what is this concerning? Is this concerning? I'm hearing the spiritual realm. And we got, we got the Page of Cups, and we have the Seven of Wands, solar plexus and root chakra, along with Mars, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But what I'm getting because I heard, ooh, okay. You see how this is lined up with the Death card? Ooh, thank you, divine angels and ancestors. Remember when I said that to me, the Three of Cups gives me your guides, conjuring together, pulling together. Look how this falls out, right? Look, I'm going to show y'all this card that's in this deck that I'm not using yet. It's the Balance card. And then we have the Three of Cups. Look what's behind the Three of Cups in this deck. The Two of Pentacles, balancing, juggling. Okay. So we have the Three of Cups to the Death card, to the Page of Cups, to the Seven of Wands. Definitely giving me balance, your angels and your ancestors. With this Three of Cups to this Death card, that's definitely giving me unbodied energies. They're teaching you something with this Page of Cups. your gifts, your gift of protection, your gift of resilience. And it's like I said, it's definitely giving me ancestral realm. Ancestral realm. I meant to say spiritual realm, but it's something your ancestors want you to know. Look, it came out on the floor, and we don't take those, but that was a confirmation. And I promise y'all, I wasn't even planning on doing a message this morning. Look, 9 of Wands, the warrior, fight. Ooh, I just heard a fight. Oh, shit. So, something I like to do so that you are not confused about where you are in this situation is I tend to like to take another deck, look, the Queen of Cups, and ask the divine to clarify where your energy is at in this situation. Because the way that I channel is, maybe I just tell you exactly what the divine is giving me, right? But sometimes I do know that you need, you want to know, where's your energy at in this? Are you the King of Cups? Are you the Queen of Cups? Is there somebody else? I'm definitely giving that you are the King and the Queen of Cups. Somebody is the King and the Queen of Cups. Where is the person I'm reading's energy? Hold on, because that didn't even. Where is the person that this message is for? Where is their energy signature at this time? Where is their energy? Where is their energy? Where is their energy signature at this time? I'm here is definitely building confidence in you. Whatever you're going through right now is building confidence in you. What is their energy? The moon. Mysterious. Hidden. I'm getting your energy has been hidden, or it is hidden. 9 of Cups. Fell out on the Death card. That is 9-9. Which is an 18 that breaks down to another 9. Are you hiding your gifts? Are you hiding? Page of Cups, yes. You are hiding your gifts. In the shadows. Why are they in the shadows? Why are they hiding their gifts? I seen the Hierophant card in my mind. Why are they hiding their gifts? Why are they... We got the page, the Ace of Wands to the Emperor. That gives, that's like a spiritual authority to me, right? The Page of Wands, that's magic to me. That's alchemy to me. The wands give me alchemy. That's not everybody, right? That's not everybody. But the Page of Wands, I keep saying the Page of Wands. Why do I keep saying the Page of Wands? Going on an adventure, learning something new. Page of Wands can be a little risky. Give me more on this, on why they're hiding their gifts. Four of Swords to the Three of Pentacles. Okay, that's giving me kind of like the Hierophant card. Surrendering to conformity. Surrendering to the Three of Pentacles. So, okay. What are these gifts? Because I'm getting in this new moon energy, you are being called. You are being asked. No, they're not asking anymore. I heard, look, I just opened the deck and it says truth. They're not asking anymore. It's like, and I kind of told my brother this the other day. It's kind of like shit or get off the pot, right? Like, this is your calling. This is who I ordained you to be. You must step forth and be that. Perception, 21. You must step up and be that. Healing, 11. 21 is the world card, right? It is cycles. It is it's a cycle ending. There's a cycle ending. There's a cycle ending. The ending to the past. Ooh, a past relationship, a past something with this Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be any kind of institution. That's not the word that I was looking for, though. I was looking for establishment, but it's giving institution. And then we have justice. Whatever justice you've been waiting on, Seven of Pentacles, it's coming. It's coming. Six of Wands, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. Why are you ignoring this? I'm going to go right back to my girl, IT. You ignoring your work, right? You're ignoring your work. Why are you not taking this cup? Your ancestors are saying, we're trying to give you everything that you ever dreamed of. Why are you not taking this cup? What are you so fearful of? You're fearful of your dreams coming true. You're scared to be seen is what I heard. You're scared to show the world the real you. Okay, so let's get into it, because I wanted to know, what were these gifts that you're scared to show the world? Who are you? Who are you that you don't want the world to see? Who are you, baby? Look, you're self-sabotaging. You're self-sabotaging. What are you trying to hide from the world, baby? Who are you? Secrets revealed. Whoa. I'm getting, whoa. You're self-sabotaging yourself by not revealing the secrets. You're holding on to this knowledge that the divine has given you. Ooh. Worthiness. Did I not just say somebody doesn't want to be seen? But look at this alchemy, though. This is alchemy. This is the Temperance card, 14. Do you not think you're worthy of these things that the divine has ordained you to be? I'm hearing you are, ooh, baby, a priestess. You are, I said you are a priestess, and what came out but the number 6, and Virgo is the priestess. This is your divine lineage. Okay, so let's tap in. What's your divine lineage? I'm hearing you need to know. Okay, who is your divine lineage? Because they are steady trying. This 6 of Cups is giving me past life. This Death card is giving me unbodied energies. And they've been with you since you were a child. Because they knew your rank. For some reason, this 4 of Wands is giving me rank. And I did do a message that I didn't upload yesterday. I actually deleted it. But it was saying how, listen, intuition, how you have been followed. It shall shine. Damn, it shall shine. The wounded healer, grief. You have been followed since you were a child. These energies and entities, these embodied energies have been following you since you were a child due to your rank. Now, I don't want you to be fearful because there's nothing for you to fear. Okay, that's one thing your ancestors want you to get out of is fear. You don't have to fear. See, what it is you fear your power. And that was I'm hearing a curse that was put on you. And look, I just flipped. I did not know that I flipped it upside down, but we got manifestation and shine in reverse. That was the curse for you to not see your shine, not see that you had these gifts, for you not to manifest, for you to not to know your power. But even when you find out your power, to be fearful of your power. There is no need to fear that word. Power is power, and there is power. You have some power, baby. Speak up. Miracles. Your throat chakra. Yeah, your throat chakra. It's time to push through your push through your throat chakra what your third eye is seeing, because it is accurate. Feeling safe. Don't worry. Don't be fearful. Shame. You don't have to be shameful of, I love these cards. I'm just going to tell y'all that. Listen, soul forgiveness. Okay. So for someone else, I'm hearing, ooh, and that flew all the way out over there. I'm hearing that maybe in a past life, you were not, maybe you didn't use, look, because scarcity is coming out. Okay, I'm hearing in one of your past lives, you were deemed ungrateful of the gift. You were deemed complacent is what I'm hearing. But for some reason, worthiness, sacred lust. Okay. So somebody got some sacred Woochie. I didn't say that. Your angels and ancestors said that. Somebody here has some sacred Woochie. Some healing Woochie. Yeah, buddy. And it's not uncommon, because I'm being drawn to the conversation of feminines being shamed for their sensuality. I'm hearing Mary Magdalene. That's who I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. Mary Magdalene. We got the World card and the Six of Cups. That's a past life to me. That's a past cycle to me. But it's also giving me, because you know the World card, okay, yeah. You know how the World card, it's 4 all the way around. Ooh. And the heart gives me calling. They've been calling you since a child, but you've been protected since a child. And this may be a trigger warning for somebody. I send you love. I send you energy of, yeah, this betrayal. Right? This is why I said this may be sensitive to somebody. I'm speaking to someone whose innocence was taken. Someone who was violated as a child, male or female, by a male or a female, right? Abandonment. Yeah. I never want to say that it was intentional, right? But in the same token, what I'm hearing is both of your bloodlines dealt with this. Ten of Pentacles. Both of your bloodlines. Ten of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Both of your bloodlines dealt with this curse. This curse of sexual inappropriateness. Right? And the reason, and I'm telling you, I don't mean any harm by saying this to anybody. Yeah, the Two of Swords was to block you. It was to block you from your own sacral energy. This is why I would tell anyone, I just heard I would tell my clients, so okay. I would tell my clients that if you have had that in your past, celibacy for any amount of time, whatever time deems appropriate to you, would be very, very healthy, because we hold a lot of trauma in our hips, right? In our sacral energy. And if you have had that kind of experience, to cleanse your womb, to cleanse your sacral energy, to take your fucking power back, I would advise them to go on a celibacy journey. And I'm not saying that it must be for years. I'm not saying how long it's supposed to be, because that's not my determination. That's not, what does my mother say? It's not my sink nor my dishes, right? That's you and the divine's conversation. That's you and your guide's conversation. But I do recommend it. I'm not gonna lie. I do recommend that you take that time out, men or women, right? You can be a female or a male, and I still would say the same. You need to I'm not gonna say you need to. I'm gonna say I would recommend that you go on a celibacy journey so that you can cleanse that energy out, that you can take your power back, that you can, and it's kind of on point when we seen the shame, right? You need to balance that out, right? When we seen the shame card, release that shame. You don't have to be ashamed of your sensuality, Ace of Cups. You don't have to be ashamed of your sensuality when it is a gift, because somebody tainted that for you. See, and when I say that, yeah, this is a secret. And maybe you need to talk about it. Knight of Pentacles. This is a secret that's been going on for a long time in your generation. And that's why you were brought to this family line, to both of these family lines, for you to break this curse. Because King of Cups, Six of Swords, Three of Wands. I'm here so you can feel, right? Because too often when individuals go through that kind of trauma, they shut themselves off. They try not to feel. Five of Wands. This is a battle. Somebody is definitely battling with this. And I do sympathize with you, my love. I sympathize with you. I empathize with you. That is a lot to take. That is a lot. That is a lot to deal with. That is a lot to have on your shoulders, but you can release it. You just need the proper, look, 4 of Pentacles to the 4 of Cups, 44. Somebody could be 44 years old. But somebody's holding on to this depression. They're holding on to this never being satisfied, never being fully whole, feeling fully whole, feeling like something is missing, right? Because in the traditional 4 of Cups, you have someone sitting there with 3 full cups and the Most High giving them another cup, and they still are not content. It's something missing. And what I'm feeling is missing is you. By you going on this journey, by you cleansing your sacral energy, it will make you whole. And I'm not discounting therapy, no, because some people need to go to therapy and talk it out and all of that. Yes. Also forgiveness, forgiving you. Soul forgiveness. Remember, we seen that in the other deck. Soul forgiveness. Forgive you. Forgive them, right? Forgive them and release them unto the Most High so that their judgment can come. 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're holding on to this wounded warrior energy, and it's no longer you. It's no longer you. But what I'm hearing is that you need it. I'm hearing you needed to be seen. You need to be seen. You need to be heard. And let me just let you know right here, right now, baby. She sees you, right? She sees you. I see you. I understand you on so many levels, okay? I don't pretend to be a guru. I don't pretend to be all-knowing. I don't pretend to be an expert in these things. But what I do know is that there are a lot of situations that our queens, young and old, are going through knowledge, that I have knowledge of, I have understanding of, I have experience of. I have experienced towers, right? Some towers people wouldn't even believe. They would think that I made it up because I have survived these towers. To be able to give a helping hand to someone else who has went through these towers. We got the Ace of Pentacles to the 11. I have been called to assist in helping others, right? So I do know me personally, I have been celibate now for 2 years. Before that, I was celibate for 1.5 years. That first 1.5 years, it was not easy. It was not hard. It was not easy. It wasn't hard abstaining. Am I saying that right? Yeah, abstaining from actual intercourse. It was not hard for me to do that. What was hard was the revelations, the cleansing my womb, the fear, the toxicity. I'm hearing cleansing my womb of the demonic attachment, the toxic attachment that comes with being SA, you know? The memories that I had to revisit, you know, it's called shadow work. It's definitely called shadow work, because you go to the shadows, you go to the depths of the darkness of the things that happen to you to forgive yourself, heal yourself of all these emotions. Queen of Cups, all these emotions. I don't know how this this session just turned all the way around, but hey, I just go with the flow. I go with what they're telling me, right? So I say all that to say, you can overcome this. You can leave that baggage. You can renew yourself. I don't give a fuck how old you are. Knight of Swords, right? I don't give a fuck how old you are. You can take your power back. And I'm hearing, because someone that's listening to me, you may not have been S8 as a child, but some way, some form or fashion in your relationships with the opposite gender or the whoever you have intercourse with, okay? You have been violated in some way, form, or fashion. And I'm here to give you the strength, to give you the understanding that you don't have to carry that burden by yourself. Look at this. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. 9 of Pentacles is being self-sufficient. It's someone feels very, very alone. And I'm sorry, babe. I'm really, really sorry you feel that way. But I know how that feels. I've been there. I understand. But what your guides want you to know is that you are never alone. Never are you alone. They have been with you. They have been with you since a child. What popped out but the Angel card? The Temperance. They have been with you since a child. And I hear someone saying, then if they've been with me since a child, then why would they allow this to happen? I also hear someone speaking that to the divine. And I want you to know that you're not wrong. Maybe the way that you were raised or the doctrine that you were born into says that you can't question the Creator, but you can, because that is your mother and your father before anything, right? People, yeah, it's a tower if you question the divine. No. Also, I'm hearing you're going to bring a tower to this 10 of Pentacles, to your lineage. And I'm hearing someone is fearful of that. Someone is fearful of speaking out and speaking their truth about what happened to them. I don't know if you're fearful of speaking it out to your family, or you're fearful of speaking it out to the public. But what I want you to know is you don't have to fear either one. If the Most High is calling you to speak about this on a wide scale to the collective, if they're telling you to speak this to the collective, then there's someone out there that needs to hear from you. Someone needs to know that they are not alone, that they need to know that they're seen. They need to know that they are not the only one going through this. And even though we all know that, unfortunately, SA is rampant, right? It is. But then you have to understand, why is it rampant? Why are there entities that are trying to tap into the pureness of someone's sacred energy? Let's take it from the physical aspect of the actual pleasure that people get from hurting a child or hurting someone else, right? Let's step off of that. Let's tap into the energy of it, the ethereal of it. Why would someone want to tamper with someone's innocence, someone's purity of their sacral? Because there's power there. There's power there. And if we can tamper or we can taint that power, that confidence, that ethereal cord is what I heard. Ethereal cord. If we can tamper with that ethereal cord to the divine mother is what I'm hearing. Oh, shit. Which... we got the Page of Swords, the Three of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. This is giving me opposition. This Page of Swords to the Three of Cups, like, it's definitely giving me opposition. It's giving me conjuring the energy. Yeah, because it's giving me like I said, these energies that want to tap into the innocence of the sacral. They watching from the ethereal. They're watching someone be all in their head. Someone being mentally, it definitely does affect you mentally to go through something like that. Also, I'm getting like the ciphering of energies. I was about to say I don't see the Two of Pentacles. The Two of Pentacles sometimes does give me ciphering energy. We got the Two of Pentacles to the Death card to the Four of Wands. This is giving me siphoning your energy to end your rank. I don't know why today this Four of Wands is definitely giving me rank, power, sacral power. Yeah. To distort your view of you, right? And I didn't even see that this Nine of Swords was a sacral card. The Three of Cups is the third eye. The Page of Swords is the root. And if we can distort your root, we can distort your foundation. Everything coming upward is distorted, right? It kind of makes, and I'm also hearing like it makes you be in that, it distorts your understanding of your sacral power as if it is only flesh based. That's what I meant by let's take it out of that energy. Let's take it out of that aspect of it just being flesh, right? What's the deeper meaning behind it? You know how it says in the Christian Bible that we do not fight flesh, we fight, but I just drew a blank, y'all. That's crazy as hell. You know what I'm saying, but for some reason it's like it's just stuck right there. That's wild. That's weird right there. That's weird. But basically saying that we don't fight in the flesh. It's not we're not fighting against flesh and blood. We are fighting against principalities and entities, right? But that's hard for someone to understand that has been SA'd, right? It's hard for them to understand that this is a spiritual battle when this is happening physically. You get what I'm saying? It's hard to understand that. But that's why we have people such as myself and other helpers of the divine that have also went through these things to guide others, right? That's why I said if the divine is pushing you to speak about this on to the collective, to others, then it could help someone else. It could help someone else. But first, you need to help you. And that's another thing. Like, you can't fully step into your purpose in assisting others on their journey if you will not come to terms with your own journey. A lot of people don't even like to think about or acknowledge that these things have happened. Just like the mother wound, right? A lot of people don't want to admit that they have a mother wound, that they were not mothered properly. And most times it is a generational thing. Their mother wasn't mothered properly. Their mother's mother wasn't mothered properly. That is also a curse, right? People think that curses are only, I don't know. I don't even want to get into that. But that is also a curse. To not know yourself, to not be mothered. Your mother is your first version of love. So if you don't have that with her, then your idea of love is distorted. Your idea of relationships with other feminine energies is distorted. Now, if you pile on top of that you have a mother abandonment wound, you have a father abandonment wound, and then on top of that you were SA, baby, that's a lot. And I'm here to say I understand that is a lot. And if you ever need someone to vent to, if you need someone to help you through this journey, please tap in. Please hit your girl up, right? This is part of my purpose. It's part of my purpose to see you, to hear you, to assist you in healing you. Also, to help you rebirth, right? That's the focus of my other community, Mother Messages. That is a rebirthing channel. We're here to rebirth ourselves, right? And that's no tea nor no shade to your earthly mother. But when your divine mother is telling you, now it's time for you to come into my womb, now it's time for me to rebirth you and baptize you in my love, to make you understand that you've always been loved, you've always been a part of me. Come through, divine mother. Alpha, yes, come through. I got chills, y'all. I have chills on my arm. The divine mother, you know how they have been saying for the last couple of years that divine feminine is on the rise, baby. Mother is not playing. Mother does not play about you. But mother is not playing with you anymore, because she knows your strength. She knows what she put in you. She knows. So she knows that you can come up out of this. So that's why she has some of her children with boots on the ground right now. I'm speaking to any other person who feels as though they are being called to share their story. They're being called to turn their pain into purpose. That yes, this is confirmation. Oh, oh man, oh shit. I got so many chills right now, y'all. Oh my gosh. She is healing self. Healing self first. We got intuition and the Four of Swords. And this Four of Swords gives me downloads every time I see it. This is a download card. She is talking to you. She is talking to you. She is talking to you through me. This is not she telling you these things. This is the Divine Mother who works through me. I am a soldier for the Divine Feminine. Don't get me wrong. My Holy Father is right there beside me too. And what he is saying to me right now, I am here to protect and provide for you as you go on this journey and go forth and tell them who she is. Go forth and show them by the works of your hand who you embody, who directs you. Through you, they will see me, is what she's saying. Through you, they will see me. Through you, they will recognize me. Through you, they will come home to me. Allow me to love on you. Allow me to nurture on you. All those things that you didn't get from your earthly mother, forgive her, for she knew not what she was doing. Ooh. I'm feeling somebody's energy right now, and it's okay, babe. Cry that shit out. That is not weakness. Do not be embarrassed of who you are. Do not be embarrassed of the things that you went through. Wear your scars like a badge of honor, not letting them identify you and identify who you are, but allow them to be the stepping blocks, to be the building blocks of your queendom. I'm speaking to a queen right now. I'm speaking to a queen who don't feel like a queen. I'm speaking to a goddess who don't see they shine, that don't see the beauty within them. You are seen. You are beautiful. You are majestical. I was going to say magical, but they wanted to say majestical. You are the key to so many people's evolution, to so many people's destiny opening up. But you first have to open up. You first have to be comfortable with, as my girls say, Lati, on tears a week to real, bear the yoke that was put upon you. And I guess this message today was just to tell you, you are seen. You are not alone in this. There is a young queen out there right now who needs you. She needs for you to heal you so that you can show her how to heal her. Whoa. Okay. Yes. Okay. Whew, I was not expecting that, y'all. I'm gonna be so honest. Oh, I was not expecting that to come out. But as I said, I am a conduit for the Holy Father and the Divine Mother, but the Divine Mother is using me at this time. The Divine Mother called me to this place. And let me tell y'all, it's not easy. It's not easy bearing your soul. It's not easy coming from where I came from to be where I am right now. And I am so proud of me. I am so proud of me. And I want you to be proud of you. Unfortunately, this path is not for everyone. Unfortunately, there are some people who don't turn their pain into purpose. They take their pain and they inflict more pain on other people. They're hurt, so they hurt people. I don't want you to be one of them. I couldn't be one of them. And that's what I'm proud of, right? I'm proud that even though I have been through some storms, right? I came out dry. You get it? Through all that rain, I came out dry. And I say I came out dry because I will not inflict the pain that I endured on someone else. Never. And this isn't just about mother and father wounds or being SA'd. It's not just that. I even mean when it comes down to friendships and intimate relationships, romantic relationships. Now don't get me wrong, because I've done some shit. I've done some shit. I've done some shit. Yeah. I've done some things that I wouldn't say that I'm proud of, but today, being who I am proud to understand why I did those things. That does not make it better. That does not take away from the pain that I may have caused someone else by my actions. But when I say that I'm not a person that hurt people, I can't consciously be the devil in someone's life, right? I have a conscience, even though, especially to those that have come up against me, right? If any one of my sisters tap into this, you've been present for my sessions with our girl Lati, so you know what I mean when I say even those that come up against me, right? I'm gonna protect myself first and foremost. And that's another thing that they want me to tap on real quick, because we are already at an hour and I got to go to work. Intuition healing. They wanted me to tap on, damn y'all, I lost it. Holding on to envy, thank you. Not envy. What I was gonna say was holding on to these issues that, no, that's not what I was gonna say. Thank you, Devon. Ooh. What I was gonna say was people that go through certain things, especially at such a young age, they tend to be very passive, right? And especially if you are raised in, I was raised in a Christian Baptist family, right? You don't wish ill on people. You still wish them well, even though they did you wrong. It's the turn the other cheek. Get the fuck out of here with that. Literally. And I say that not to get revenge on people. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, though, you are given the authority, the right, the birthright to protect yourself and to protect the ones that you love. And I think because going through such traumatic issues as a child, you don't feel protected. So you either overly protect yourself or you don't protect yourself at all. And there needs to be a balance within that. It needs to be a balance with that. Whoo, y'all, this was heavy. This was heavy. This was heavy. This was very heavy. Let's get some last messages. Confirmation in the chrome. The mother is here. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Divine Mother, for coming through. Thank you. And it's also giving, like, people thinking that when you're in your feminine energy that you're just soft. Feminines are warriors too. Know that. There is a dark feminine energy, and that doesn't mean you work in the dark, but that means you're not afraid of the shadows. And on this journey, you cannot be scared of the shadows. We got heaven and earth. Ace of Swords, Three of Pentacles. As above, so below. And what I want you to know as with that, what they want you to know, what she wants you to know, thank you, with that is, as above, so below. As you are loved in my eyes, you shall be loved on this earthly plane. There is love for you here. There is community for you here in the physical. We show up to you. And when she says we, she means you, she means her and your divine lineage of warrior women, right? Not just your bloodline, but your cosmic, angelic. They walk beside you, in front of you, and behind you. Also, she's saying that what I have declared shall come into fruition. As above, so below. And that is the time that we are walking in right here, right now. This is also giving, she don't give a fuck how old you are. You still her baby. And she don't play about her motherfucking baby. Your earthly mother may have not shown you that. But what she wants you to know, here come these chills again. What she wants you to know is that she has always been your mother. She will always be your mother. If you reincarnate again to apparently to a different earthly mother, right? May have the same energy. I am your mother. And this is giving me planting seeds. And also the rabbit is about birth. And she's saying rebirth. You're being rebirthed. You're being rebirthed. King of the earth. You are being rebirthed. And she wants you to know that. It's crazy that we ended on that. Because like I said, my mother's messages, community is about rebirthing. I will also have a support group. I don't want to call it a class. I don't want to call it a course. I want it to be divine feminine support, right? Rebirthing ourselves into the goddess that she has always called us to be, right? Yeah. I think that we're going to end that there, because I do gotta go to work. This is not my full-time profession right now, but it shall be, okay? It shall be. Whew. Holy Father, Divine Mother, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you for the messages that you have sent through me today. I thank you for allowing me to be a part of this evolution, that you are this revolution of extraordinary divine feminines. I thank you. I thank you for being a part of it. As I return their energy back unto them, unscathed and unattached to me or anything else, I release the energies of the divine mothers, the divine feminine energies that came to help assist me with this message by the orders of the divine mother. I thank you. I release their energy. I thank our avenging angels, our protectors that are still standing guard, and that they will continue to stand guard. As I call all my energy back from all times, places, and realms, unseen and unknown, closing all portals open, unknown and known. My energy must come back to me unscathed and unattached from anything that is not of the divine realm. Ashe, ashe, asheo, and it is so. Amen. All right, my loves. I thank you. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday. And please like, share, comment, help me grow this community. Tap into mother messages. Help me grow that community. If you are a divine feminine looking for a community, looking for communion, looking for, I'm hearing solitude, but that's, I don't know about that. But if you're looking for community, where I see you, you see me, we see each other, please tap in. And until our next encounter, I love you past the moon where we originated.